Hey guys, today's video is going to be a room tour. I'm really excited about this one. This whole room took me like 3 to 4 years, so it definitely wasn't done overnight, but I'm really happy with the way my room turned out. This is like my personal oasis and it's where I spend the most of my time, so I hope you guys enjoy. So this is my door. These post-it notes were put here by my sister. I was having a bad day and my mom took me out to like get me out of the house, and then I got back home and my sister Gabby was like, hey, look at your room. And I looked at my door and she wrote all these post-it notes with like, oh, we love you, or you know, you are intelligent, spelled I-N-T-E-L-A-G-I-N-T. And then she cleaned my whole room, so shout out to you, Gabby. On to the next part of my room, and this is a Nirvana poster. Nirvana is one of my all-time favorite bands, so you're gonna see quite a few things paying tribute to Nirvana and like Kurt Cobain. And then this map, I don't know why I have it. I think I just saw it in like storage and I was like, cool, I'll put it in my room. These are just photos of my family and friends, and the post-it notes are there because not everybody wants to be on camera, which I totally respect. That is totally fine. And then this is my book shelf area. I have this little guy holding my jewelry and hair ties. This is a John Lennon candle. I like that a lot. And then this is my closet. So I really wanted to optimize this space by not having a dresser. So I hang up everything that can be hung. So it's just like tops, flannels, bottoms, dresses, and like jackets, shoes, and then I guess like that would be beauty items in there, and then obviously everything that can't be folded. Also, these twinkling lights are pretty cool. I like those. Thank you, Marianne, for giving me those things. And yeah, maybe I'll do like a shot at nighttime where you see like all the candles and the lights, and I have like dimmers on my lights, so it makes it really nice in here. It's aesthetically pleasing and it really gets the vibe going. So this is my beloved record player. I used to have like one of those record players from Urban Outfitters that everybody has, but I feel like that's a good beginner one, but I feel like I wore it out pretty quickly because I listen to records quite a bit. And it doesn't get that loud, but I'll link down this one if you have like a collection of records and you want something that's like louder. And this, I think it was like 170 bucks, but it's a lot of things in one. So it's like the record player, but it's also a radio, and it has like an aux cord, but also Bluetooth, and then a CD player, and then like a cassette player on the side right here. So I feel like you can definitely get your money's worth out of it. Then I got this for my sister. She drew that for me, a Kurt Cobain thing. I think that's from like Hot Rags, possibly. A lot of the posters you'll see are from Hot Rags or Pumpkin Moon. Both stores I really enjoy going to. I think, oh, except for this one, this is Goodwill. That's another thing. A lot of this stuff is like from thrift stores, so I got them for like really cheap. Do that, like every couple of months go to a thrift store and get like furniture or posters. I think this was only like $1 and I thought it was cool. It was a nice lady in red and I like the art. Okay, Led Zeppelin, I think that's from Hot Rags. Alright, and then this, I have a TV here and an Xbox. I don't know if that's in shot, but my brother came in to my room one day and he's like, do you want my Xbox and TV? I don't want it anymore. So I thought he was joking. He said yes. Oh wait, what? Let me say that again. He came into my room one day and he's like, do you want my TV and Xbox? I thought he was joking, so I said yes, and then a few minutes later he came in and he brought an Xbox and TV, so thank you, Alex. I was pleasantly surprised, but no questions were asked after that. I think just storage, I have like some drawers there filled with like books and spirals and stuff like that, so moving on. This is a tapestry that I got for Christmas, but it's from Urban Outfitters. I have some of my records sitting right here, and then a couple like 45s. Then I have my electric guitar and acoustic guitar right here. They're very fun to play. I appreciate those. This chair and desk area is right here. I'll be honest, I don't use this desk a lot. Sometimes when I do my makeup, I'll do it here. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I sit here, sometimes I won't. Over here is just a Kennedy for President poster. I think this is from Hot Rags. Honestly, there's no like deep meaning behind having Kennedy up here. I just think it's a cool poster, and I do like the 60s, like music from the 60s and influential people from the 60s, so I don't know, I saw it, I liked it, and now I have it. My dad is an artist, so he drew this Wonder Woman drawing for my mom because my mom's favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. We're like a very comic book, Marvel, DC oriented family, so you'll see throughout like the rest of this tour that there's quite a few superhero villain references type stuff. I don't know what I'm saying, but you'll see. Also, this little alien, I drew that like in class one day and I thought it was pretty good, so I taped it, and he also keeps me humble, so I appreciate him. I saw this poster and I thought it was pretty nice, and I think it also added a nice like pop of color to my room. It started all kind of blending together because I do have a lot of stuff on my walls. It's kind of cluttery, I guess, when it comes to like decor on my walls, but I felt like this was a nice breaking point, or like it like broke up the space is what I'm trying to say. This is another drawing that my dad did. This is the most recent one that he finished, and it is for me, and it's Raven. Raven is my favorite superhero. I grew up watching like Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go. I watched that and it kind of fucking sucks. I'm not a fan of Teen Titans Go. That's where I was introduced to Raven, and ever since then I've been kind of like, I'm not obsessed with her, like I'm not a creep about it, but I do really like her character and her backstory and everything like that, and her powers are pretty cool, so thank you, Dad, for drawing that. And then I just have some more pictures of my pals, and like this thing for this flyer from Stone Temple Pilots when they were in Las Vegas in 1994. That is thrifted as well, that's like from Goodwill. Just says Thelma, the Queen of Perfumes. I liked the vibe of it. This mirror is from Ross, and it was actually pretty cheap. That's another place, like go to like Marshall's or Ross, you'll find some good stuff there. And then these like set of 3 posters from Pumpkin Moon. I don't know why I got them. I put them close together because I felt like they had shades of blue and that kind of made them cohesive without obviously looking the same, which I'm pretty sure I just explained what the definition of cohesive is, that's fine. But I liked this one in particular because it reminded me of The Thing. It's a movie called The Thing, but specifically like the 80s version with Kurt Russell. It was like a little, I don't know. I just liked it. I don't know why I feel I have to like justify why I like everything. Alright. I don't know why I had to justify that either. Next up, nightstand, and then just like a salt lamp, random decor, and drugs that I have here, so you know how it is. Just another picture of my pals, and then I think this is from Pumpkin Moon. I think I said those 3 posters in the last bit, those are from Pumpkin Moon as well. And then this is another drawing, a Teen Titans drawing from the original series, like I said, that my dad also drew. And I really love this one. I love just like looking at it. This is a Cage the Elephant poster. Cage the Elephant, I would say, is my favorite band that is still a band. So, how's that perfect? This poster is from their Unpeeled record, like it came with the vinyl, you know, and I just put it up, so there you go. These used to be like 3 t-shirts that were pretty old and I didn't wear them anymore, but I liked them too much to get rid of them, so I just cut them up and then like made it into a decorational thing. So Cage the Elephant, Weezer, Cage the Elephant, that one, I fucking love this shirt. This was my first ever band t-shirt, and it will stay with me forever. There's also a window behind here that I totally blocked out because I actually hate sunlight. I like sleeping in an all, like, dark room. I hate any type of light. I also get headaches easily, and those headaches can easily turn into migraines, so during those times, I obviously want to be in my room with no light and just like sleep it off or be in silence. Oh, that's from Goodwill. I thought it was really cool. I like to imagine like characters, like especially if they're like drawn characters, like obviously that person, you'd never see something like that in real life, you know, unless somebody was wearing a costume. I like to imagine a life for them or like a voice that they would have. And I imagine this dude, even though it's a French, like a poster that's clearly in French, I imagine this character with like a monotone British accent, specifically like Salad Fingers. Do you guys remember Salad Fingers? Like, I remember Salad Fingers scaring the crap out of me when I was a kid, But I imagine that dude with that voice. If you don't know who Salad Fingers is, look it up maybe. I'm pretty sure it's about a dude that like with literal salad fingers, and he wants to kill this kid. So maybe don't look it up if you get scared easily. I think I'm hyping it up too much. Last time I watched it was when I was like 9, so I'm probably still remembering it through the eyes of a child. Then a Kurt Cobain thing, poster, picture thing, that was from a comic book. And then I mentioned the thing earlier, I feel like it's very misleading. Like, it's like the movie It. We're like, oh, have you seen It? And you're like, what the fuck? What? The Thing is the same thing. So, The Thing, my favorite one, like I said, from the 80s, starring Kurt Russell. Really recommend that shit. Empire Records is one of my all-time favorite movies. I just watched it yesterday, and I feel like I want to watch it again. Also, I completely forgot to talk about the chick holding the guy's head. I feel like if it was any other poster that I forgot to mention, I would have just left it alone. But considering how with no context, people that have no idea where this is from just think I have a poster of of just like a woman holding a severed head, I wanted to throw in this voiceover. It's just a scene from the movie Kill Bill. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix, so check it out. There's like a few that came out around Empire Records time. It was like Singles, I think, was first, then Dazed and Confused, and then Empire Records. Those three are all, I think, classics, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with that. Like, they're just cult classics. Also, not relevant, but 50/50. It's on Netflix. That is one of my all-time favorite movies as well. Beautiful soundtrack. Seth Rogen. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Need I say more? This is by far my favorite part of my room. It's the part that took the most time and the most like just thinking about how I wanted to decorate it. So here behind me I just have a bunch of posters from bands I like, or maybe like movies I like, which you just saw. So this is Abbey Road by the Beatles. I think I got that from Guitar Center. I feel like that's a classic. If anybody has a Beatles poster, I feel like it's always this one. This is a bookshelf. Just kidding, it's a movie shelf. Ha! It's just some of the movies I have. Look at that! Teen Titans, season 1 through 4. I'm gonna talk about these, okay? Greenleaf is a band. They're a Swedish band, and I really, really fucking like them. If you're into like rock music, I think you would appreciate them. Definitely check them out. If you're gonna look them up and you want an intro to like how fucking awesome they are, just look up the song Trails and Passes by Greenleaf. And then once you're done with that, look at the album, also called Trails and Passes by Greenleaf. And then Billy Martin, this album cover is called Feeding Seahorses by Hand, and I would say it's one of my all-time favorite albums. There's not a lot of albums that I come across where I like every single song that's on an album. Usually there's like one, maybe even two, where you're like, I don't really like this one all that much, but this album, oh my god, I listen to at least one of the songs from that album every day. Check it out. Her stuff, it's like indie folk type music, I guess, so I listen to her when I like want to just chill out, and it's like, maybe it's been a long day and I just want to like relax a little bit. Green Lung, holy shit. I just started listening to Green Lung, specifically the song Let the Devil In. Okay, I promise I'm okay. But Let the Devil In by Green Lung is honestly one of the, I think it's like, it takes the cake for the best song of 2020, and 2020 just fucking started. That's how much I enjoy this song. If you're a fan of Black Sabbath, listen to Green Lung and tell me the lead singer doesn't sound like Ozzy Osbourne. The cover for this song, this isn't the album cover, it's the single cover when they released Let the Devil In. I just think it's really cool. I appreciate the art, and it's the art that made me click on the video on YouTube. My favorite animated movies are Coraline and Paranorman. There's something about like claymation type films. Ever since I was younger, it always fascinated me, and I spent hours just looking at like behind the scenes for these movies specifically. And in between that, I just have like an Oasis poster. The Rolling Stones, I feel like they need no introduction. Everybody's heard of the Rolling Stones. And then up there is The Last of Us. The Last of Us is my all-time favorite video game. It's what like got me into watching like gamers on YouTube, I guess. I feel like The Last of Us, the graphics were so good, and I feel like they still hold up for their time, because I think the game came out in like 2012 or 2013, and I'm so excited for number 2 to come out, part 2. So that's just like art of the 4 stages of a zombie, I guess. They call them the infected, because they're not really, they're zombies. They're basically zombies, it's fine. Gorillas, they also need no introduction. And then up there are just some more vinyls that I have. These aren't necessarily my favorite albums or like of the artists, but I noticed I was going through some of my records and I noticed a lot of them were red and black. So I just figured I'd do like an alternating thing. And that is it, except for that one, The Doors' Greatest Hits. That one, oh my god. Oh, and then my bed. It's just my bed. It's boring. Okay, cool. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe if you have any music recommendations, definitely let me know because I love checking out new music. I also have a Spotify that showcases all of the music that you've seen, like posters of on here, and that and more on my Spotify. It's always linked down below in my videos, and then I have, you know, I have a link to it, whatever. That's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or good night, sweet dreams, whatever it is. I'll see you guys next time.